Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. So, pretty exciting stuff. In order for me to fly the flight simulator in a manner that is a little bit more realistic, I do have to purchase some control columns and throttle quadrant and rudder pedals and to interact appropriately with the aircraft. Yes. Last time I used these was well, for flight simulation at home, I would say probably at least 20 years ago. 20 years ago. So it's been a while. Yes. And I had the option of going with the Airbus stick, so to speak, right? Which is consistent with a few aircraft, but the yoke and the more traditional throttle quadrant will be the first acquisition. I will very likely get the regular Airbus stick in the future, but until then, I had to choose something that is more relatable to most aircraft, which would be the standard throttle quadrant and a yoke as a control column. So, very exciting. This is unboxing. We keep unboxing stuff, so hopefully it'll slow down on the unboxing videos so I can make some other different type of videos for you guys. But very excited to be here and to have this moment and to share it with you. I have not opened these, and I've been working around the clock. I'll fill you in as I'm opening these. Let's begin. Why did I go with this? Well, I did a brief research and I found that at the top end of reasonable, so to speak, is where I could acquire these pieces of equipment. So, you can definitely go above it and spend a whole lot more money, but the reviews were wildly positive. So I'm very much looking forward to. That's how I ended up arriving at this product. Of course, affiliation with nobody. Nobody knows I exist, so I'm just doing this myself and purchased with my own money. Let's unbox it. All right, the box that comes in is very sturdy. Which is something you want to see on an expensive piece of equipment. Strong box, very nicely padded, which is wonderful. We have cables, connection, manual, a base for it to connect to. Love to see the foam padding on these higher end products, right? So you know that, because when they're shipping, they're just, they're not really careful. So it's really nice to see that the manufacturer went through the extra cost of ensuring that it would get delivered in good shape. Okay. This is how it looks in the box. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Very, very, very good looking. Really nice. Very beautiful equipment. I'm very curious to see what my children are gonna think of this. Maybe I'll be making a couple of aviators here at the house. So obviously, as I interact with the machine, I'll be able to provide you some far greater level of information than just the unboxing. But all in all, initial first impressions are wildly positive. Very sharp, clicky buttons. I tell you, if I had this level of equipment growing up, I think I played it for hundreds of hours, so I don't think I would have played more, but this is on another level. Wow, unbelievable. Very beautiful indeed. Very, very beautiful. Very excited to see where this is gonna take me, yes? Simming can take a life of its own. And you can take it up to 11, you know? Some guys build an actual cockpit at home, which is, I don't foresee that happening, but you never know. Especially because I'd have to move before I do that. I'm out of room. Okay. Next up would be the throttle quadrant. Well, no reason to expect any less. They've set the bar pretty high. Let's take a look. Aha. So it does come with different, I did read it in their description, different little levers. Some that resemble a twin-engine piston aircraft, and the others that resemble a 4-engine jet aircraft with the flap and the speed brake lever. Really cool. Very beautiful. Again, we have this high density foam going on. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Well, and again, you got manuals and you have a surface pad. We'll see if I can attach it to my desk. I did purchase an additional stand. I'm not unboxing it right now at this time, but it's just a metal stand that I can attach all these things to should my desk not work. I really do not know if the desk will work. So I just acquired a stand to see if I'll need it. But yeah, very impressed in a positive manner. I mean, of course, this stuff is not, it is not affordable, yes? So it is expensive, good gear, and I'm happy to see it, come through. This is unbelievable, unbelievable. Wow, okay, well, a lot of learning has taken place recently, yes. So the rate at which I've launched the videos on the website, on the internet, YouTube, has definitely slowed down, and that's because I ran into some hurdles in the building of my supercomputer, right? That amazing machine. I'll have a lot of videos coming up, though, that I'll build around and record around the machine itself and share with you the cost and the return on the investment associated with building a computer of that level, and what are the realistic performance expectations that you can have with all of those components together. So Hopefully, if you like to geek out on all those details, I'll be diving a little bit deeper into it so I can share with you all that's transpired. But long story short, I did run into lots of challenges that I've been able to succeed and push through, but they did slow down to build significantly. As a consequence, I have not been able to record as much as I would like. So, there it is, folks. All in all, very impressed. Very impressed. Rudder pedal. Super. Let's take a look. All right, so the rudder pedal, the box is a little bit thinner, but I can see that the equipment is completely isolated from any impacts on the box itself. So that's good. All right, so it was there was nothing that could touch this because it was keeping it separate, physically separate from the rest of the equipment itself. This one is by Logitech. Again, there was one in particular that was quite a bit, it was a lot more money. I forgot the maker of it, but the cost of the rudder pedals on that one was the cost of basically all this gear together. So maybe in the future, we'll deal with that. Right now, we're gonna work with this. And again, impressive piece of kit. Very nice. Though I will say, fit and finish on that gear was a lot higher quality, of course. That is a lot more expensive than this. But they actuate in the aircraft manner, and they still have the toe brake application. So that's nice. And I should be able to mount this as well if my setup ends up calling for it. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's see here. We got a few additional things. I think these are mounting brackets. Yep, so we'll be taking a look at that. But all right, next video I share with you will be my very first time starting up Microsoft Flight Simulator and playing the game. I'll walk you through a little bit of that installation process, which was wildly awkward, and explain that in the video. But the actual first time I play the game will be together with you, so I can record my genuine reactions to playing the game, as I have been very impressed by the trailers of the game. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. All in all, if you're not that technically inclined into the build of the computer, I'll share with you just this the summary of it. It is a top % computer. I've benchmarked it, and of course, from here up, top 1%, top 2%, depending on the tests. From here up, you're doubling or quadrupling the cost of investment for the return on performance, and that is precisely where I wanted to be. It's still a lot of money. It is not affordable by any stretch of the imagination. However, I am getting an absolutely killer machine, and at that very top end before prices just start to increase exponentially. Yes. All right, that's it. Just a quick unboxing of these pieces of gear. Look forward to using it. Now I just gotta set it all up. Until next video, folks, as always, fly safe.